Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is a beautiful Thursday morning here in Georgetown, Texas. This is day 207 of the run streak, knocking out a nice, easy 6-mile run. I'm in We the Fame mode, so I'm listening to music over and over again. Some of the old music to kind of get me in the feeling. And it feels good. It's actually taking me to days in my past and moments that I may have missed or forgotten. And it was just really, really cool. But honestly, thoughts on my mind on this particular run, it was forgiveness. I always tell people when I run, it's my closest place to God. And it's like when I hear him talking to me or I get downloads and things of the sort. And the one today was about forgiveness. And most specifically, for me, my dad. I didn't know him for most of my life. And even the last 10 years before he passed, I got to have him in my vicinity, but I never really let him in fully because I couldn't forgive things from the past. But the reason that I'm making this specific video is because I was realizing once I learned to forgive him, it allowed me to open up my perspective in a lot of ways, like to see things in a broader place. I've always heard that forgiveness isn't for the other person, it's for you, because you hurt yourself or you keep dealing in that pain and that trauma. But I'll even add to that, you lose some of the power and the strength that you have because you're working in this limited space. It's this analogy that I heard from Steve Harvey once, where to get to your fullest potential, you have to let the jar open. And let me back it up. A flea has a 36-inch vertical, but if you put it in a jar and put the seal on it, it will only jump up to the top of that jar because it can't go beyond that. But once you open that jar and let it go to its fullest potential, you can climb mountains. And I think when we don't forgive, the idea is that we're holding ourselves back. We're limiting ourselves because we're not using our fullest power. I say this now, my dad is my best friend. And it didn't happen until he passed, but really it didn't happen until I forgave. And once I realized that, I realized all the gifts that he could have and was trying to give me that I wasn't trying to receive. And it's not even necessarily about material things or money or things of the sort. It's just about ideas and perspectives. And so I'm so grateful for him. And I wish I had spent more time with him really talking and understanding his perspective, actually, which is something my mom and I have decided to do, just so we can really get to know a person. But at the same time, I love him to death, and I'm grateful for him. And once again, he is my best friend. So to you, Dad, I love you immensely. Thank you for everything and everyone. Thank you. Peace.